trying to find a server for us. So it will be the second to last of our group games against. I mean, second to last of our group games in general, and all playing against F5, the Polish guys. We have Max, Tom, Goniak, Mackler, and one more. I can't remember. Who is their fifth? Ah, is it Iron, actually? Yeah, he might be their fifth. Should be fun. Feeling so cold though. I played some today earlier, but then had to go out, and now it feels just like I haven't played at all. Really frozen. We might have to play without Martin, because he was having horrible connection issues. He's thinking that the Russians got his cables.
Once they reset this, because this is some big problem. Since I
Yeah.
spoke to other people that have the same issue.
Yeah, I'm sure that they will do something.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh.
Hello.
Still connection problems, Martin?
I mean, I can play, like I said, I can play the Dean Free with 38 ping. It's not a
It's
huge
38.
issue.
Okay.
It's just that I can't really fix these issues with like the TeamSpeak or Discord. Since there is like some packet loss to everything, but I can circumvent that with in Quake with proxy. So I
All
can.
right.
But yeah, there could be some delays or something. I don't know. If you don't hear me, then you know why.
Yeah. Yeah, we will be worried if we don't hear you.
Yeah.
If we will
So far,
notice.
it has been really good. Doesn't
That's the clearest sign.
Yeah, exactly. Now I can
But-
get 48 on FOPA. It's like 48, and the ping is spiking a bit between 26 and 38, I think.
Yeah.
But I
Still-
think it's the same it's just that there's like 1-2 ping spikes. Now it seems to work pretty well, ping wise.
All right. Still better than mine.
Yeah, exactly.
And
Yeah,
especially
I mean,
biggest.
it's not a big. It's not a big deal. I'm not
But-
worried about the Quake ping, to be honest. I'm more worried about like if I disconnect from TeamSpeak or some shit, because that's what I can't control. Like I can use the proxy here; it works great in Quake, but have to go direct to the TeamSpeak.
Yeah.
External.
But right now it sounds good.
Yeah, that's good. External.
what-
Are you up to? I mean, do you want to play it, or are you just having something else?
Well, I could play a map.
All right. Yeah. Just.
But I can play any map. You guys decide.
Yeah, same here. So I can. I have been playing a lot lately. I haven't been skipping any maps, I think. So
It's up to you guys what map you wanna play, like, or if you wanna play.
I'm sure they will pick DM2.
I'm not that sure.
You think?
I think E1 M2.
Okay. Let's see.
Henry, can you say something?
I mean,
Yep.
Something
like-
more?
What do you want? I changed
Okay.
my headset so it might be a bit different.
Yeah, I
Yes.
could hear some sparkling or
Yeah,
Yeah, now it actually sounds strange, Heno. It sounded better before when we were
Yeah.
playing one-on-ones.
Right. Still.
Yeah, it's some like
It sounds very sharp. Like you have lost all your base, basically. It's not absolutely horrible, but it's you can hear
it's
it.
breaking a bit somehow. At least for me, it sounds like it's breaking a bit.
Yeah, I tested it. It's kind of weird. I tried to.
It definitely was better before,
Yeah.
just an hour ago.
It's a robotic sound.
Yeah.
Still the same.
No, now it's good.
Okay. Interesting.
What did you do?
Put TeamSpeak.
Okay.
okay.
That's
Much
easy
better.
fix.
Yeah.
So
Sounds solid now.
yeah, all right. So if me and Extreme we're gonna skip map, so which one you wanna play, Extreme?
It really doesn't matter. What are we gonna pick then?
DM3.
Okay, yeah, I can play DM3 then.
All right.
I
Is
have
the
to
mic still
reconnect.
fine?
Yeah.
And
Alright.
Mike is good.
Just testing so that it isn't when I'm at Quake. Alright.
But it's up to you, Dicky. You decide.
yeah, well, DM2 is my homeland, so
Motherland.
yeah.
No claustrophobia there. Yeah, alright.
So yeah,
Good luck,
DM.
guys. I'm gonna mute myself.
All right. Thank you.
We have specs. Do we wanna kick them?
Probably.
Yeah.
This here.
Can you say something on TS?
Hello, hello.
Damn, the voice
Hello.
volume got really loud all of a sudden. Now?
New try.
Any better?
Yeah. Now it's better.
All right.
Alright. Let's go.
Okay, good luck.
Yeah. Good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Yep. Let's not underestimate them. They're a
Oh,
really
they're
solid
good.
clan.
Good luck, guys.
Good luck.
Good luck. Team low.
I'm water. Enemy quad.
Enemy rocket at high.
I'm going behind.
Yeah, take
Yeah, I need rockets.
Rockets are up.
Nice.
I'm waiting here.
You take the red.
I'll take secret.
I'm not really sure.
Took
if the quad-
secret from quad.
Yeah.
Quad.
I'm waiting at low.
Quad under quad.
Yeah, open.
Took the low.
Yeah. Killed one behind.
They are
You
at
take the
high
rockets.
pilot.
Yeah.
Enemy rocket there.
Left two rockets high.
I'm going for a quad.
Yeah, me too. I'm coming back.
Took the rockets. Yeah, take the low now.
Yep, I'm here.
Rocket at peak.
Enemy rocket
He's
at
coming
quad.
to low.
Rocket rocket still at big.
Killed rocket at
He
quad.
went back.
Nice. I'm in box.
Have
Okay.
quad.
I'll try when I get the
Yeah,
spots.
pack that quad jump. They might get the quad now.
They will.
Yeah, and the quad.
Enemy quad. I need rockets
They took the
behind.
pack and the high is up. Yeah, they're camping at high. The quad
Oh.
is still. Quad is in big room. On the quad now.
Low
There's one
zone.
at low.
I have armor.
Dead. Yeah.
My
Quad
low.
is in big room, I think.
Yeah, we have 3 rockets.
I
Diggy,
it's camp
you...
now.
Ah, well, you have only 1 rocket. I need HP at low.
Killed one
What is there
rocket, I
now?
think. They have 2 rockets. One in upper low quad and one is the quad.
Nice then. I need health.
I will.
I'm coming low
attack
now
high.
for this low.
I will attack.
Yeah, we have 4 rockets when I get.
I'm
One
here
weak there.
at high.
1 weak enemy.
Yeah, 1 stack killed.
I'm at quad.
Yeah,
Weak rocket deli.
I need box.
Oh, I lost.
Enemy quad 12.
oh fuck, sorry.
In box.
Where is the quad?
NG.
1 rocket at high.
Get the low, get
Could
the low.
be
now.
a bit.
Low.
Quad is weak now. Killed.
Yeah, Tele is open
Yeah,
now.
we have low safe.
Yeah.
Enemy got
My
back.
high.
Del is totally
Okay,
lost.
I left back at low.
My high rock.
There's no rockets done.
He's dead.
He's dead. Yeah, you take.
Weak rocket big.
Left back there.
They have 2
Weak
rockets
rocket.
big.
Not big.
He went NG. Low soon.
He's dead
Yeah,
then.
coming low.
Oh, but there's another rocket there. Fuck, 2 rockets.
I'll go.
They're
Back
sleeping
here.
now.
Coming. Got
They
it.
took the high on 6.
We're lost.
Yeah, quad is 12.
The box.
I can't make it. I need rockets behind. And red.
1 rocket
Red
deli. He's
What a
weak at
big.
deli.
What a big.
Kill the rocket deli.
Quad dead.
Yeah, okay. I'm in secret.
I say.
2 at deli.
Low now.
Low. Coming.
Nice. 6 lane to go.
I'm coming high. High should
Yeah.
be up now.
Yeah, it is.
I'm at NC.
Look the high.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm holding here high.
Tele is safe.
Okay.
Box.
Big box.
2 guys under. Quad.
Can you get
My
it?
box.
Killed everything
Low
on the quad.
Big.
Push low if you can, anyone.
I can't. I'm at quad.
I stole the low from 4 enemies.
Okay, go
They have no rockets now. I need
Yeah.
high.
I'll
Yeah,
push.
high is up. In quad.
Need high. Don't hurry with the quad. Go to low at 30.
Yeah,
I'll come with you low if you can say it. Oh,
yeah, I'm not really strong, but I'm at low. Take it.
yeah.
Sorry, I have to come here.
I got
I
it.
think I killed everyone at
5
mid. In box.
Yeah, we took the low.
Help Tele.
Yeah, I'm at tele.
Guard.
I say.
No
High
burst.
is up, dig it.
Can you
Yeah.
open?
I'll try to
Okay,
come.
tele safe.
I'm coming from Tele.
High is up.
Yep, I'm here.
I've 10
I'm
HP.
going for low.
Yeah,
High is on time.
I can take quad.
Took the low. I'm weak though.
Can I just take all the health?
Yeah, I don't wanna come with it. Watch
Enemy
one.
game through.
Low safe. Low safe.
Okay.
Can you clear
Two guys
high?
coming for you. I'll try.
I'm dying now.
I'll
No, not. I'm still alive.
I'll help you at low. I'm here.
Yeah,
I'll-
take the low. Take the low.
time. Time.
Replace deli.
I died at big.
Low is up. Dig it.
Yeah, I'm at big. They're
I'm still
hunting
behind.
Nice. It's
I'm not at
17.
deli, I'm at high.
17 or 16, Martin.
Yeah, they are sleeping.
me. Okay, high is on time. 5 seconds.
I'm still behind, so just keep this guy.
I'm dying. No pack.
I took high time.
I know you get quad.
Enemies
Two guys
are
sleeping.
I'm at low.
I see.
And to kill the high rocket guy.
Took the low.
Killed him. There's still one.
Yeah.
Did you get it?
Then
No.
is now.
Now I did.
Go, go, go! This is still at high.
I'm here.
Then is high is up.
Yeah, low is 20.
I'm coming for high.
Yeah, I leave.
I still have everything here. You don't need to go low. Just focus on the high.
Yep. I'm running box now.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, fuck, you back us low.
Yeah, there's a pack here. Come.
Coming. Nice.
There's one
so
behind.
I'm leaving.
Yeah.
Took the secret on 2.
Red mega safe.
I'm jumping up to high. Taking
High is
everything.
13.
Yep, I'm there. I'm at high now. Took high 15.
Left the pack at path.
Keep one.
I took low.
They have one rocket in the box.
Yeah, he's at water. He's dead, but I'm weak.
Nice.
Ah, fuck, I died. Ah, never mind. What?
Stella?
Yeah, take the high. It's 15.
Yes.
I took the DL and
I
everything.
need help.
Okay.
I'm going for low.
Get,
Low
help
safe,
Telly.
low safe.
Yeah, I'm there.
Help Telly.
Ah, you need it.
Ah,
Sorry.
it's okay.
I'm leaving.
I need
Telly.
stuff behind.
Yeah, you can leave. I'm here now.
Yeah, they took the mega behind.
Yeah, I died.
Take
I'm sleeping.
Yeah, okay.
15 late.
Need
high,
rockets.
15 late.
I died with the
One
DL.
through. High coming through.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can
take
take
quad.
the quad.
Quad 15. Should be up now. Mega is up at you.
In quad.
Stella.
Two under quad. One. Yeah.
I need box.
I'm waiting at time. Took the high 15.
And we'll take Stella. That's it. I'll push Stella. I mean, secret.
Yep.
Take it. Secret.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wouldn't need it.
Oh, it's a lost. Took secret.
I'm at high.
Can you help me here a bit? Can you open?
Yeah, sure.
How went low?
Wow.
Took low, took high.
You get the quad mark.
They got
Team
no,
quad.
no backs.
Oh, one dead.
Nice.
That's half. Took the secret 45. I'm going low.
Is Telly safe?
Yeah.
I'm coming to low as well.
Oh fuck, sorry.
High is 19.
I'm sleeping Telly. Can someone replace me?
Okay, yeah, I'm here.
I'm coming to.
Took low 54.
I could use it. Take it. Ah,
Don't
you
go
left.
secret, don't go secret.
High is 19.
I'm here.
Someone getting.
I can get the
Took
quad.
secret.
I'm-
Low is 24 late.
Okay, I'll go there.
Took high.
I'm pushing low. There's
You
Let's
take
go rocket.
big.
It's team quad, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Telly lost.
They slipped. I'm gonna kill him at high. Yeah, he's dead at high. High save.
Enemy rocket NG
Just save
in
the
path.
Yeah, you take. I just need the rockets. Or I can go to the.
So who's
One rocket low, one in path.
My high.
Hell is lost.
big was red.
Killed one rocket.
So they have two rockets.
Well, they're gonna get the low. Low is still up. Yeah, they got the low. Maybe even my. No, I
You go
got my
there,
back.
high.
I killed one rocket.
They have 2 rockets.
I'm big. High.
Where is the other
Oh,
one?
sorry.
Two
I'm
high
at,
rocket.
I'm at 10.
The rocket under quad.
Yeah, 1 on the quad. I have 10 stay.
What is up?
I
I'll
go.
take it. 30 is quad down.
Well, low is like
need,
on time.
Yeah, I need rocks and
Okay, so take it.
When was low? Can we go there?
Inbox.
I think it's on time almost, like maybe a little delayed, I think.
yeah.
Because it was... They were holding it there when they...
I'll try to go there.
I'm
Oh,
terrible.
I'm almost bored. I died again.
Oh, sorry.
They have 2 rockets. I left the pack. They might have 4 rockets now.
Too high. 7 late.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna take rockets. I'm gonna go up to quad
Yeah,
now.
just leave
One
the
of them
tele.
is really weak.
High is gonna be...
It's 7 late.
Yeah. Let's go for quad, everyone.
Left back
here.
at path. Weak rocket there.
I'm waiting for the high.
2 rockets end.
Now you can leave as
Ah,
many
it's
packs
fine.
as you want.
In quad.
Rocket
Nice.
big. Rocket big.
They got 6 late.
What
Pack
say?
the path, pack the path. Fuck. There's so many rockets.
I killed one at high.
Big secret lost, they got it.
Quad is over. 1 is behind.
One slipped. One at high.
They have 1 behind rockets.
I need box.
Yeah,
I'm a god.
it should be soon.
Back up.
Stay-
I'll take it.
6 what? Low now, they
They're
got it.
slipping now.
Okay, I'm finding high. My high.
Nice. Enemy rocket NG.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, 1
Big.
at ND. Rocket.
Big lost.
Yeah, he's weak in big.
Enemy at the quad.
Right back under.
He's on the quad weak.
I'm at tele really weak.
Big lost.
Enemy quad 32.
Low now.
Killed 1 at ND.
I kill.
Yeah, rocket having a secret. Take
Good
it.
secret.
One at big.
Nice.
Kill.
Took back.
Nice.
Oh, they're pushing.
Oh, they.
Kill,
But they are
kill,
at
kill.
low already. Low lost.
Someone kill me. Big.
Yeah, they have
Not yet.
1 behind now. 1 is behind at low. Let's push high.
High soon.
Look low and die.
Yeah,
8.
Nice. High's 12. I got
I'm
it.
slipping.
On the,
Iki, can you get the quad?
Quad
Rocket
42.
back.
yeah, I'm waiting GL now.
Yeah, I'm going to quad then.
I'm at quad also.
I'm here as well.
Ooh, sorry.
I need
In
line.
quad.
Lowest now.
Let us
Rocket
say.
at big.
I took the high.
Killed the rocket at high. Alright, big.
I have high save.
Let us.
1 rocket at big. Under quad now.
Let us
Okay.
soon.
Yeah. Gonna go there. Yeah,
They
quad
died
down.
at low. Back at low.
I'll try.
They got it.
Okay. Point tele then.
I have high save.
I killed a rocket
Fucking
behind.
guy.
Got a pack.
High is up.
My high.
Killed 2 rockets behind.
Get quad someone.
They're slipping. Oh, there's rocket at tele. Fuck.
Is it lost?
Yeah, tele lost. He's slipping
My
now.
ball.
I'm spamming.
Rocket path. He ate the rocket.
Yeah, rocket still at tele.
You take
I'm
Martin.
on
It's
the
soon.
Took the low.
You go behind.
Okay.
It should be safe.
Yeah, it is now.
Quad over.
Look high.
Oh, there's a
My box.
second rocket there. I died behind. Didn't give anything. They
Okay.
have a rocket at low. He's secret now, I think. Yeah,
Yeah.
rocket is secret.
I'm a cop. Big.
Yeah, you can take.
Build the rocket to the seek.
Okay, yep. Help it low if someone can. It's 10
It's
lane.
7 low.
Yes. They have a stack guy there.
Yeah,
No,
okay.
oh, they took it. It might have killed the guy that took the low though. I'm not sure if he
High.
got an Orwell.
Yeah, no.
Yep. I'll take the quad and go low.
One behind, below quad.
Sorry, I have to take it.
I think I killed the
Yeah,
rocket at
I
low.
died. I left the back.
Okay,
Where?
I'm going up. Yeah, he's in big group.
Going.
He fell to his death, but I think they picked up the pack. Yeah, there's a rocket at water now.
Okay. Low is now.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm
somebody's
coming.
slipping.
Nice.
Telly lost.
I'll kill that guy.
One at high rocket, can you kill him?
I'll come.
One at high.
Yeah, high is up. Oh, there's the
Quad
rocket.
save.
Rocket dead at high.
I need rockets.
Yeah. Take the high, I'm weak. I don't think they have a rocket now.
No, I don't think.
I just, yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Stand aside. Need help.
Low up.
Stand.
I'm coming
Let's check
in.
right behind. Yeah, you take.
Tell it off.
Took it.
I am at high. Don't
Box,
spam
mine.
high. I have high safe.
Red Maker said.
Oh, it was them spamming. High is lost. They have a rocket there.
Killed.
Nice.
My Telly.
There's pack there.
Coming, if I can slip.
Eno
One
took
time
the
is
pack.
No.
Okay, take the pack.
Or
Enemies Telly. Three at Telly.
Okay, they slipped.
I'm coming to front.
I am behind safe.
You take
Gonna move Telly.
Right.
I'm sleeping. I took high. I left high.
In quad.
I need help at Della.
And I'm coming.
Coming.
I'm gonna die.
Took the low.
Just took the.
I'm leaving.
One died at low.
Enemy
Telly
box.
lost.
No, they don't have rockets.
One
They're
at
sleeping.
high.
I'm at high.
They're sleeping.
Get one
He's
up.
dead. You take.
Took it. I'm dead.
What is low time?
Now.
14.
I'm coming.
Got it. Sorry.
Okay. No problem.
Enemy through. I'm coming. Kill.
Left back under quad. I will get
Coming.
it.
We got
Quad save.
They're sleeping.
Yeah, no problem. This is safe.
Enemy box.
Killed the box.
Took the high.
I'm going low. Low dead.
GG.
Ah, fuck.
GG.
GG.
Almost 100.
Yeah, I died at Red Mega kinda bad. I had like 89 when I died. It was 130 left.
I don't know what I was doing.
You got 100 kills though. Just not 100 frags.
Yeah. Yeah. Felt kinda solid for being Team 2. Like individually, like I was just feels like I was just owning everyone. I don't know.
I was not.
I don't
Maybe
usually feel
concentrating.
like that when I play Team 2.
awake.
Apparently he is.
Yep, he's knocking now.
Score-wise, it was pretty solid.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it felt like you were just killing everything. 121. Score shows. Yeah,
It was
a
pretty
bit
okay.
chaotic maybe, like we didn't really get the low control.
I was having one quad run where I was like 90% sure that there's enemy at path, but as I have been killing my mate so much, I didn't dare to shoot.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
It was a
Yeah, there
mistake.
was, yeah, I don't know. There was something with the low there when they got low. They were delaying it, so it was a bit chaotic with the time there, I think.
All right,
Good luck.
let's
Okay,
do
good
this.
luck, guys.
Good luck.
Good luck. My rocket.
My ring.
Enemy pen.
Enemy Panther. Oh fuck, there's
Yeah,
three people
enemy pen.
spawning here now. I'm gonna... Extreme, can you kill me?
Yeah.
Ah, give away the rocket at quad. He's going yellow.
I'm taking red.
Pant has LG, he's giving the rocket away.
I killed the pen. The
Nice.
rocket guy.
Nice,
Nice.
excellent.
You take him.
Come and take red, someone.
Where is this LG? LG is 12, they got it.
There's a rocket in red now.
Okay.
At the floor.
I think I killed
no
the
rocket,
LG.
Milton.
No. They have one LG somewhere.
Yeah, and rocket.
Every squad.
I'm coming quad. I'm at window.
In rocket.
LG is 12.
You try to
He's
get
at
it,
ring,
10.
I'm spamming him. He's SND on the lip.
I
I'm
will.
bored.
Okay, red save.
2 weapons in SND now. They
Switch-
team killed
switch
one
red.
of them.
Switch red. One is really weak. He ate a rocket. I need the red.
Thanks.
There's an enemy here.
Run. They have red now.
They
got
took
the rocket.
He's weak.
Rocket, LG is 12. Rocket killed.
Yeah, nice. Yellow
Two
is
guys
down.
at the red.
Took shaft. 14 shaft.
Took the yellow.
Yeah, take the But there's 3 people in water and LG is 14 days.
Rocket now.
1 in lift.
I'm coming with this.
Okay.
Took the rocket and died. 3 guys there.
Yeah, I'm going for LG. There's one at hill. Not sure yet.
got
they
the
took
rocket?
Yellow.
Switch
I'm waiting
red.
LG.
I'm coming.
Red up.
Took LG. Died though.
Next red is 39.
I
Yellow
killed
now.
one.
They're gonna get the yellow. And the rocket. Rocket picked up on time.
Yeah.
He's in box.
He's in the box.
Red sword.
Coming.
Weak rocket water, I think.
Someone took SNG Mega.
It was me. Sorry, I managed to take the cells.
Still water rocket, I think.
Took yellow.
There's an
Red
LD
cells.
hill now.
Okay.
How is red?
Save.
Quad
I'm
saves
leaving
so
red
far.
There's 4 people in rocket. What the
Yeah.
fuck? And they have 2 weapons there.
Ah, sorry.
I should have
Don't
saved.
take the rockets.
They're all
Back here, back here.
Took the back.
Red up.
Took the yellow.
coming.
Nice. Ring safe.
I'm at yellow.
So LG is 14. Rocket is 5.
I bored.
Coming yellow.
I'm coming for the pack.
I took the rocket.
They got the pack.
He's at window, I think.
Rocket at
Oh, he's at
SMG.
wall. He's at hill now. Very weak. I hit him 2 rockets.
He's dead.
Pack.
Yeah, coming.
I don't know.
Killed an LG.
I'm at red.
They had a rocket at SMG.
I killed one
Oh, you take-
LG at SMG.
Was it Max?
No.
Okay, I think it was Max's rocket.
You take
Oh, no. I got Killed
Enemy
the quad.
rocket.
Killed the
Dead.
rocket.
Back.
Okay.
Red safe.
Enemy high bridge.
Enemy. I think 4.
No. Mega is up at this. Yeah. Cells.
Coming.
Yellow safe.
Red safe.
SMG Mega up.
Yeah, I'm taking the
I
red.
need the yellow.
I can take that SMG Mega.
Yeah, you take. I need cells. Oh,
It's a rocket. Is that?
There's a lot of people now going bridge, like whole team.
I need help at pen.
Coming.
Hold the window.
I'm at window.
Tent.
Out
Yeah.
window.
Ring safe.
LG window.
In pen.
Killed the LG.
I can get the
Team
quad.
ring. I'm at
I
ring.
took rocket.
You need the red.
I think I killed it. I
I
had
took-
60 cells.
Took the red.
I just took the
Red safe.
You need it?
No, take it.
Okay.
Ring safe.
Rocket up.
I can't get to rocket.
Okay, I need to take it. Okay, I got it.
One
LG up soon.
SMG.
Yeah.
From window.
I left a huge LG pack.
Is that?
Nice.
Yeah, take it.
Enemy LG
There's a
23.
rocket in SMG, I think.
LG dead.
Yeah, I'm at quad. Yeah, he's at ring now, the rocket.
Okay.
SMG, quad is up.
Is
What
it
is
red?
Can't come.
I stole rocket.
Rocket red low.
Pack red.
My red.
Coming.
At the floor.
I stole LG. They have 0 weapons.
Yeah.
Just come to bridge. They don't have LG.
Yeah, I'll try.
Just go crazy.
There's one coming from tunnel now. He's in tunnel one. Dead.
Clean rocket if you can extra.
Yellow safe.
Okay, they have an LG now.
Red safe.
Yellow.
Yeah, I think LG is going to 10, so.
They got new LG.
Replace me here.
Rocket lost.
Oh, sorry. One in lift. I'm going lift.
They got the rocket.
Dead.
I think
LG
there's
now.
one in tent.
Shotgun.
I'm in SNG. Cells up.
One at red top.
Ah, fuck. Managed to stop.
There's a shaft back in water.
I'll go. They got it.
I'm at ring.
I have 40 cells.
There's a board back in rocket
Okay,
box.
I'll go.
Oh, red lost. Fuck. I died in red. They took
Okay.
a red. They don't have weapons. An SNG in red.
What
is
time
all
is
they
quad?
Help to quad.
What time?
Quad is the.
I'm weak at quad.
I'm not sure if I left the packet.
High quad.
Go
Hopefully
red, go
not.
red, go red.
Ah, I just took yellow, sorry.
Kill the shaft guy.
Red empty.
They took rocket.
Someone come red. I'm taking the lead.
I'm waiting
I'm
yellow.
coming red. I'm coming red.
Enemy rocket water.
49.
Low bridge now. I stole LG.
Okay,
Nice,
we are
coming,
fine.
coming. I got it.
Replace red when I'm leaving soon. They're coming tunnel, I'm not sure if they have anything. I took it.
I'm coming left.
Cells up SNG. They
Weak rocket high bridge.
free at quad. Took LD on 6.
Sorry.
There's
red.
a guy inside.
2 people at tent.
Enemy quad. What?
Okay. I don't think
I'm
he has
leaving
some-
yellow, I can't hold this. Enemy quad, dead.
I'm waiting rocket. Just need the top. Okay, rocket is 23.
I'm at red.
I'm at SNG. Pent zone.
Shaft is on 6 now. They took it now.
I'm going to Penta.
Yeah, I am at tent.
I probably can't
Kill the
make
shaft here, but I'm super weak. 1 health. Yeah, I'm gonna die.
Windows save extern.
my red.
Lift side.
Rocket now.
Enemy rocket.
He's healed. Going red, the rocket. Rocket
Team
is red.
ring. Team ring, don't shoot me.
Do you need quad?
Pack at red. Do you need it?
Coming.
At red mid.
Coming left.
I died.
Still here.
Yeah, I'm gonna die, then I'm coming. Can someone go rocket?
Don't take the pack.
Yeah.
Rocket is now.
Guys at row.
I took the pack.
Oh, rocket guy tunnel.
Kill the rocket. Down now.
Nice. Cells up.
They have weapons now too. I'm at yellow. Yellow buff.
Coming tunnel.
Coming yellow.
Yeah, it's up.
Got it. Rocket and LG at bridge.
Rockets.
Yeah. Spam. Get the quad on.
Enemy LG at mid.
Can you get the quad? You
I
have
have
quad.
They're
And
trying to
rocket at mid.
discharge it,
Enemy LG with rocket. Enemy quad with LG. That is.
He's at heal. He's not strong. He got shot though.
My red.
Yellow side.
Where is he?
In water.
Water. Dead.
Rocket
Coming.
heal. Ate the rocket.
Yellow
Enemy
side.
rocket 8 late. He's at mid.
Killed one
Oh.
weapon.
There's another rock.
Backs at mid.
Yeah.
They took them both.
Oh.
Max is weak at the red.
Yeah, no ammo.
No, he
He's
wasn't. Nice.
Is red safe?
Down.
My
Oh, fuck, sorry.
quad.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, ready set.
Coming tunnel.
I'm at yellow.
When is red?
No idea. I just came here.
Yellow side. There's so many people in bridge, like 3 people.
Yeah, I have 10 HP for the quad.
I'll have yellow.
I'm waiting.
Kind of
I'm coming to bridge.
Waiting for LG.
So annoying how they spam. Yellow lost.
Yellow
lost,
safe. Yellow safe.
3 guys in water.
Come get the yellow.
I need the SNG. Come to yellow.
Heal.
They will get the yellow.
Yeah, they did.
I thought I took enough damage. I need it.
Let's go for quad now.
Enemy rocket high bridge.
Get the quad.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Okay, I'll keep red safe.
Okay. I'm going yellow then.
There's
Three
like
guys water.
SNG or something.
I'm at the SNG.
Low
yeah.
bridge and pen.
So basically like Pent or
Pen.
Okay.
He left. He's in water now. Low bridge.
To what hill?
Yeah.
The
Take
rocket
the...
hill.
Oh,
hill.
sorry, packs, sorry.
Coming.
They took the packs, of course.
Enemy
sorry.
rocket. Nice, I got the pack.
They take the red. Yeah,
red.
Green, red.
The rocket guy ate a rocket here. At red. No packs.
My left right.
Ring is safe. Quad soon.
Clear red. If you can.
Quad soon.
Clear red if you can.
Quad.
Coming left.
I'm in SNG.
Who is left?
I'm here. Can you guys hear me?
We
rocket
can.
in red. Rocket in red.
LG lost.
Kill the
Kill
rocket at the
the red
SNG.
guy.
I'm going yellow. They
Just took it. I
Okay.
took it.
Okay.
Sure.
Bridge safe.
Pen.
There's a shaft down now. I'm super weak.
Pen safe. Can you hold window?
Yeah, I'm coming.
I'm late.
Window safe.
In pen.
Ring
Yeah,
dead.
just go like rocket is super lost.
Yeah, quad,
Quad.
in 5 seconds.
I'm coming quad.
You guys take the quad.
Okay.
I'm there. They're at hill again. Next time you want it?
No.
Team quad.
Oh,
Oh, sorry.
you had
My red.
I'm in LG.
Yellow safe.
Cells.
I need the red.
Took LG 7.
What time is rocket?
I'm
I think
waiting.
it might be up now.
I can take it.
It's up.
19.
Yellow is 10.
Coming tunnel.
I can take the red.
Yeah, okay.
Martin, are you at yellow?
Yep, I'm holding it.
Yeah, it's 10. I can take. I have 16 cells ahead.
I'm checking SG.
Window safe.
They took LG now.
Killed an LG.
I'm not sure about red.
Yeah, I'll go.
Killed rocket.
Spawn safe.
Died now at yellow.
Okay, I go yellow.
Yeah, it's spawning now.
House red.
They're gonna get it.
Safe.
So I'm coming.
Taking red and leaving.
Yeah.
17.
I'm coming for the next.
There's a shaft.
Yeah, rocket is now basically.
Yellow up soon.
You can take it.
Extreme you take. You can.
Killed one in water. I'm at rocket. I think it's 15 late.
One at the window.
Rocket pack in water, Martin.
Coming. Yeah.
I'm at quad.
It's there. It's there still.
There was a blue stick at red.
I quad.
Rocket is up. They took rocket.
And can you push rocket?
I'm at red. I can go.
Rocket is dead.
Okay.
They took
Yeah.
LG. He's dead too. I don't think they have anything right now. I'm not sure. Because there's 3 enemies here at. Oh, there's a rocket pack in water.
Okay.
They took it. I think it's dead now.
My yellow.
Yeah, the rocket is dead. It spawns now. Took rocket 53. Need
Red
an
safe.
armor.
Come to red.
Packs
Back
at
here.
yellow. Coming.
Took the shaft and died.
Coming.
Red is 4 late.
Take the yellow.
What now?
I'll take quad. It's
I'm leaving
19.
yellow.
All these rockets.
I'm there. Yeah, need to change. They took rocket now.
Who's left?
Coming left.
Ahead. Come and take
Is
red
it
somewhere.
Penta? Rocket Penta.
Coming. Was it that one?
I don't know. Yeah.
Who's SNG? Enemy at SNG.
Quad one. Yellow in border.
Give the red SNG.
You're getting the shot.
Red safe.
I could use it. I really don't shoot.
It's a rocket at the yellow now.
Ah, okay.
You take mine. Oh, sorry.
Team quad.
Red save.
He's dead.
I'm leaving red.
Yellow is up. Yeah, where are they? Took LG.
Three guys SNG.
Coming.
No pack. One LG guy.
They went into red.
GG.
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 Yeah. Fair enough.
Didn't really get frags, but we didn't die much at least.
Yeah, 9 deaths. That is good.
They were spamming a lot. It was actually really annoying.
I didn't. They were spamming a couple of times, but I didn't find it so annoying somehow.
No, it was more around the bridge area when you were like, I was there like trying to deny the rocket. But it was always like 2 people spawning yellow, SGing me in the back, and the 2 in the rocket box.
Yeah, bridge
Like
area
a
can be really
sandwich.
difficult.
And when you only have like a yellow and nothing more, you lose health so fast, you just have to run away. It's like you can fire 2 rockets, then run away, basically.
Yeah.
But it
That was quick
yeah, it was.
and easier than expected.
Yeah, actually, they have been playing decent. I mean, they took a map from Slackers and Sudden Death, I think.
Yeah.
But I don't think they have much to play for.
I
Well,
mean,
if they had beat us, that actually could have taken them to the playoffs.
yeah, it's. I mean,
Are you sure?
I'm not sure, but I think it might have.
but in that sense, they didn't have much to play for against Sudden Death either, then because they had lost against like Raket's team and stuff before that. So, I just think like I think we're more consistent like than other teams, in a way.
Yeah, I think so too.
Like
I
it's just
made a terrible bore the first rocket, but
Yeah,
apart
Me-
from
the
that,
second
it was
one.
pretty decent.
Yeah, I gave
I
away.
made a terrible bore as well.
I
Probably
played- I
worse
didn't
than
play
yours.
Yeah, I like it, skill wise. Like it felt better than yesterday for sure. Like, but I gave away the first rocket like really bad. I mean, he died pretty fast since you had the quad, but I wanted to give it to you actually since you had 200 armor and the quad ring. And there were 3 people chasing me, so I thought you were gonna jump from red to quad, so I just bored there.
What's this anti-lag thing? Is it on?
Probably just the normal anti-lag, yeah. The old anti-lag is here,
Yeah.
not the new one.
Okay, is that standard to use some
Yeah,
kind
it
of
is.
anti-lag?
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
standard. It has
Okay.
been for the last 12 13 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you should be pretty used to it by now.
I still have no idea what it is.
Yeah, well, basically it just makes hit scan weapons and, well, the insta hit weapons like SG and SSG easier to hit with high ping.
Okay, what about Shaft then?
Yeah, LG is one of
Ah,
those
okay.
as well.
Yeah.
But the anti-lag 1, which is extremely confusing because the old one is anti-lag 2 and the new one is anti-lag 1. There is an explanation somewhere there, but, well, anyway, the new anti-lag helps even with rockets.
Ah, yeah, I've seen that. Rockets are smooth even with high ping.
Yeah, but it can feel pretty weird, at least in my opinion.
I agree. I was having a good laugh when you were asking about the anti-lag extreme. You don't need to know the game, but just know how to play it.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah, I don't care about the new stuff in this game.
Yeah, indeed. New stuff from 2009.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's the SV anti-lag command, or
Yeah, I think so.
which is set to 2 at this server, which is the old one, like you said.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, learning something every day.
Yeah. The new anti-lag, that is actually brand new, like from 2021, and it's still in its kind of development stage.
Yeah.
Apparently, it makes a huge difference when you play with pings higher than 64 or 77 milliseconds. So, for example, Australians can have good games versus the Americans.
Okay.
So for them, it's quite a huge change, actually.
Mm.
It's still not low. It's not low ping Quake, but at least it's apparently playable. I have tested it a bit, and it is a lot better. But I still wouldn't really like to play those high ping games. Doesn't feel all that enjoyable.
Yeah, I see the Australians play quite often in like American stuff.
Yeah, they do.
I mean, it seems like that scene is really alive in some ways. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, especially like 2 years ago or even a year ago, they were playing quite a bit.
Yeah.
It was good to see.
Yeah, but it still seemed to be like it's not Form 4 isn't that popular there. It's more like duels and stuff, I think. But it's nice to see. Like even
Yeah.
a guy like Reload, I mean that guy has been around. I don't know how long. It's kind
A
of
couple of
crazy. Like,
years.
yeah, it's kind of crazy. Like he was like the biggest thing on Challenge TV in like '99 or something,
Yeah.
2000. It's kind of
Yeah.
crazy that like, and since it's like in such a like how should you say it, small scene. I mean, it's kind of isolated scene there. It can't be a lot of players, I think. And
No, not
still
that many.
playing like duels and stuff, and even tournaments like that's crazy.
Yeah, it is really impressive. And it's great that they can actually play with us at least
Yeah.
somehow now, because earlier it was just totally impossible.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I imagine like in the future there will be like 70 MS games between Europe and Australia. that's,
Yeah,
that's like crazy. They could
remains
even
to
have
be
like
seen.
clans sign up in the leagues.
Just the problem is speed of light, which
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I
is
don't know.
pretty difficult to exceed.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like, what would be the max ping like? Like let's say
Or-
they have
or
an
the
optimal
minimum ping.
routing. Oh, I mean mean ping. I mean sorry.
Yeah. Perhaps if they drilled a hole through the earth to make the distance shorter instead of going around the globe, that would make make the distance shorter, but I'm sure there are some problems there as well.
Mm.
Some excessive heat, for example, near the core of the planet.
Yeah. Yeah. But what's like their best ping? Like what can they get? Is it like 150 ms in America?
Yeah,
America?
I think in the States, yeah, something like 150, 130. I'm not sure, but that is the problem, that 130 or their lowest ping is to west coast of US, and
but
that is pretty bad for us.
the question is just like how does the routing work there, like between? But yeah, I could imagine.
I think the
that-
routing is pretty okay actually, from Australia to US, as
Okay.
far as I've understood.
Mm.
There's a nice web page where you can see all the sub-oceanic cables, so you can
Okay.
see how at least the optimal routing would be.
Yeah. Mm. I have to look into that. It would be fun if they could get a bit lower than 150 though. I mean, it's not really that playable, I think.
I would have to play a bit more with the new anti-lag to see or to feel how it feels. But yeah, at least with the old anti-lag, 150 it's bad.
Okay. But didn't you guys play like wasn't there like a Nations Cup a few years ago?
Yeah, and also we played in the 2-on-2 tournament with a bit of money on the line as well. And in the final we played against GT and Mur, who are from Brazil.
Okay.
And I think I had with GT 155 ping, and Kara and Mur they had maybe 130.
Okay.
And that was difficult.
Yeah, I can imagine. Especially in like a fast game mode like 2-on-2.
Yep.
When you have to like there's a lot of tellers on the maps and yeah, the tempo is just much faster, like DM4 for example.
Yeah. In 4-on-4 it's quite doable if you just adjust your game style.
I can imagine that.
Dicky, do you want to play?
Are you playing something?
Maybe 2-on-2 here.
I was suggesting 2-on-2, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not really up for 2-on-2, I think.
All right.
I need to.
I'm up for 4-on-4 if we can just find a team that plays
some
us.
more pracs, I think, if
Slackers, they are playing 2-on-2. Nib and Mazer.
they don't have 4, I think, but Para said that he was
I think
going
Para
away.
was
Going away.
All right.
Yeah, there really isn't that much.
Yeah, we'll see in 30 minutes if some team has awoken.
Yeah.
But good games.
Yeah, good games. Well played.
Yeah, good games.
Did you stream it, Milton?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, I'm gonna watch it later.
Yeah, you can see my lovely DM3 boar. There's absolutely no excuse. It's just
but
it's such a brain fart.
It happens. I mean, you got 100 frags per map, so I don't think you can't have played that bad.
You were just a bit too close to the spawn, and he spawned, I guess.
Yeah, but just why did I shoot with rocket in the first place? I think I had SSG, I had everything. There's no reason to use rocket.
But that's one thing, to shoot an enemy at least. I'm just boring into the wall. Like straight into the wall.
Yeah.
I mean, that's so bad.
Yeah, that was kind of funny.
Yeah, it's one of those things that you just realize right away that why did I do that? That was just so stupid. Because sometimes you just bore because of some freak accident. You get hit by a rocket and bounced around, and you hit a wall with a rocket. And it's of course frustrating to bore in that way. Or there's a really chaotic situation. You're being flooded from all over the place, and you get a bit too greedy. But then you have these where an SG guy spawns in front of you, and you're even expecting him to spawn there. You're holding the spawn, and still you just click mouse one and instant face palm. All right.
Okay, I'll be AFK for a bit.
All right.
Good games.
Yeah, good games.
Good games.
ER is playing against Pulsar.
Oh.
Division 2.
Oh.
Okay. Oh yeah, I noticed. Yeah.
I think I will go and spectate that one.
All right.
Yeah, I will gonna watch the demos, I think.
All right.
See
Yep.
what happened.
Have
Okay.
a good laugh. Yep, good games.
Yeah, I didn't really like play super good on Team 3 either. Like, there were so many situations where I died in like really strange ways, and also like the first rocket giveaway was just hilariously bad.
Yeah, that is something we should really concentrate on, surviving with the first rocket.
Yeah, but I think it was a miscommunication because it was like it had gone like 15 seconds. So I told Ekström like, come to quad, get my rocket, but he didn't come, and then I just got chased. And I thought he was just gonna jump over, you know.
Yeah.
So I just bored into the enemy I saw there, but then there's like 2 other enemies coming after him, so they got the pack. But yeah, he killed them. But
I
yeah,
think Ekström game and killed like
yeah, he did.
the
Yeah,
second
it's
rocket and
yeah, I
bent,
just
bent guy
I
with
don't know.
LG.
I was just expecting him to be there quite fast. Since I don't even know how I got out of yellow with that rocket because there were 3 people spawning there. It was crazy. And then I was at the rockets. I just made a run for it to quad. But yeah, I probably should have just jumped straight into red. Hindsight. It would have been easier to send them off there.
Indeed.
Yeah, well, it's good to watch so you know what to do next time you end up in the same situation.
Yeah, for sure.
Right, see you a bit later then.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's see if we can find a prac. Yeah, good games.
Yep, good
Good
games,
games.
guys.
Cheers.
All right, that's it. Surprisingly easy 2 maps. Thanks for the sub, C4. Didn't you just resub yesterday? What is this madness? Thank you anyway. And do I play with that grayscale Quake World? Yes, I do. I don't have a fancy filter for OBS that would change the way my Quake World looks for the stream. So yes, this is how I play. This, by the way, can't be an official game because Say plays for 0-0, not for Pulsar. Wow, what a quad fight! Akaran gets the quad. Gets the pen. I wonder why Nidware stole the packs there though. Although maybe there just wasn't a pack. That's good to hear, Rybovsky. I think the CFG Ende is using is quite fine, but of course I prefer mine because this is what I play with. But it's good to hear that you like it too, because I of course have to go with what looks better for me when I play rather than what looks good for the viewers on the stream, because I'm most often playing myself rather than just commentating or casting someone else's game. I'm gonna try find a game for myself here. Yeah, it seems like many streamers have a stream version. I guess they have a stream version for casting purposes only, not for when they play themselves. But I might be wrong. Holy shit, Lord Lame. Always with the sub gifts. Thank you. Should I turn on my follower alert? I don't know if it can be triggered now though. It remains to be seen. Yeah, I really like this outline. It really makes playing easier, and while at the same time making just the Quake look sharper, especially while I stream, which tends to well, the quality is not as crisp as it is on my screen, so the FX outline makes the game appear better, in my opinion. Yeah, exactly, Abraxas. It looks crisp. A lot crisper than it does without the outlines. Even on my screen, but I would say that especially on stream. Because without the outline, the game looks kind of mushy, just a tad ugly. Not that it's a great looking game per se, compared to, or not that it has very modern graphics, but just somehow on stream without the outline it looks just somehow bad, in my opinion. Let's see if Pulsar can pull off a solid comeback here. They're trailing by 40 frags, but they have 3-0 rockets now. Let's check if my auto track works today better than it did yesterday. Hang Time took the LG and is super lucky to find that Mega. Now he has a chance to do something. Hit really solid LG, just the problem was that he was switching targets and had only 15 cells. He hit most of them, but wasn't quite enough. Still 3-0 rockets. Say getting disbanded. Okay, now this will be an interesting game. So we have 31 frags between the two teams. Say getting this squad in 5, most likely. Yep. And they got the ring. Now Spliff just picked up the rocket. Let's see if they will kill him. Yes, they did. Okay. This will be very interesting to see how they handle this. Because on paper, everything looks really good, even though they just lost one rocket. But even so, they still now only if Sei attacks, and he does, he will control the yellow for a while, hopefully, while Baresi is at red, waiting for the red. It still looks pretty okay, and 30 frags, 4 minutes, not a problem at all. They just need to get rid of those weapons. And get those easy frags. Or if they don't get rid of the weapons, then they should at least keep them away from armors. Force them into hiding. There's a rocket in water. Always difficult to go there. But still no hurry for Pulsar. They are controlling things relatively well. Although Spliff managed to find a yellow. But that was a good LG kill. Still though, ER has managed to survive with both of their rockets for quite a while. They're not doing anything with them, but just surviving. But of course, already surviving is really annoying for Pulsar because they desperately need some frags as well. And suddenly Sei is the only rocket in his team. Nice attack though. Where did Wimp go? Oh, Wimp just left his teammates there. Went to SNG. An interesting decision. But hindsight is always 20/20. Will Sei kill Wimp? No, not quite. But he has 95 cells, still very much doable. But now they are starting to run out of time. 2 minutes, 22 frags. Still doable, but they have to start doing it actually. At this rate, they won't catch the other team, and yeah, I think that's it. Ooh, that was painful. Wimp with the quad run. Let's see what he can do. Nice. That's 3 kills in 2 seconds. I wonder what happened to the LG pack. Did Ikor get it himself? That's interesting. Because Wimp just left the LG pack at low bridge. But it doesn't matter now. A minute left. 3 weapons for Pulsar's 1. Now even 4 weapons. I like to see this kind of games where everything looks great for one team in theory, but they are just behind in frags, like it was in this case. Pulsar had 3-0 rockets, they were trailing by 40 frags, 15 minutes into the round. Everything looked good. Had they just played it even, let's say, they didn't even have to play that well to win the game, let's put it that way. But still, here we are, 5 minutes later, ER is actually leading by, well, not 44 frags. So the frag difference remained the same in the end. that's it. 194 to 148. GG. Let's see some stats. Knitwear, as always, the best SG. 52.1. Hang time with Annihilator. No magnificent quad runs. Rocket healer, 9 rocket skilled. Pretty standard stuff, nothing exceptional. Quads quite even, 11-9. Pens went 2-2, rings went 2-2. ER dealt almost 3000 more damage. Almost exactly the same damage towards enemy weapons. Is it in the armors then the difference? Yes, it is. So ER took twice as many reds as Pulsar, and that is very problematic because yellows and mega healths were almost the same. So that definitely makes a difference. And let's see, weapons. Pulsar took 52, ER took 45, but that again doesn't paint the whole picture because ER was surviving a bit better as well, so they don't need to pick up new weapons as often because they are just not dying. Hello Chris37. Yes, Godly Enoch beat me on Ultra. He did. To my defense, I've basically never played the map in 1-on-1, and he had some kind of ping advantage. I don't remember how much. And yes, all nades. All nades indeed. And to my defense, we played more, and in the end I beat him more than he did. He beat me, so I'm happy. I evolved as an Ultra player. But I totally hate the map, it's horrible. I don't know why anyone would touch the map in 1-on-1 or even in any other game mode. It's horrible in free-for-all. It's absolutely disgusting in 1-on-1. It's just... no. But it was an interesting experience, even though the map is just awful, in my opinion. It was still interesting to play against someone who doesn't think that it's awful and knows how to play it. As horrible that map is, it was still interesting. It wouldn't have been interesting if we both had been totally lost there, but it was really fascinating to see and play against someone who knew what they were doing. So that was nice. Ah, too bad, he went to crossing. Going to crossing in E1M2 is... from rocket to crossing after picking up the rocket, it's just... it's really dangerous. It's really tempting though, because it's the shortest and it's the fastest way towards other important areas of the map. So you kind of want to go there, but at the same time, it's really risky. And Wimp goes there, and he's not punished for it, okay. He made his way to Mega. But no, he actually died. That was an important kill for Pulsar there. So that was the only rocket in the game. Spliff wasn't, or didn't get to Mega in time to save his teammate. But they should get this rocket, and this looks grim, because Hangtime is an excellent E1M2 player. And Hangtime with full yellow basically, 15 rockets. Let's make a guess. How many frags will he get? He already got 2. Okay, he has 15 now. I will say that Hangtime doesn't die before he gets what would I say? 30. Give me your guesses in the chat. How many frags will Hang Time have when he dies for the next time? You have a clever tactic though. You're just waiting until he already has 30 and then you will beat my guess just because of knowing already that he will get more than 30. Okay. Abrax says you almost won. He almost died with 25. And he still might. Oh, 24 even. Don't kill your mates now. Ooh, this looks dangerous. Green in only 5. We need to watch Hang Time, sorry. Auto track off. So you're waiting for him to bore and then you will let us know your guess. Fair strat. Okay, 26. What did I say? 30. And we don't have any other guesses, but thanks for your guess, Abraxas. You make this much more interesting than me on my own. Ooh, he survives that one. 28. He had 15 when he got the rocket. So that's 13 frags. Oh, 28. Okay. My guess wasn't horrible though. I think I win. I was closer than Abraxas and even closer than Henu. Alright, let's take the next guy. So here we have Wimp, get a stack so we can even believe in you. Okay, will they flood him more? Okay, let's see. Wimp with basically 0-100 rocket. He has 18 frags. How many will he have when he dies for the next time? I will say 20... 27. Ah, quad nade. That's a classic. If I could change my guess, I would, because it seems like Wimp is just giving away stuff to his teammates way too much. I wouldn't have given probably that yellow to the quad. Heno doesn't really believe in Wimp. 19. You could have said 17 or something when he started with 18. That would have been hilarious, but let's see. Now he's being quite conservative. And I should have remembered that Wimp absolutely hates Ivan and 2. He says that he doesn't know how to play this map. He has no idea what to do. And he doesn't like playing the map. So that just maybe should have affected my judgment, but I didn't remember this. But he's doing well. I said 27, now he's at 26. Oh, that yellow steel was really annoying for him. Now he just needs to die here. Damn, 28. He's getting closer to Abrax's 40. And he gets the next yellow. Looks good. There's a rocket guy though at quad, so not a free pickup for him. But he will get it. No, come on. No, you even had SSG. You had everything you need for a solid quad run in E1 and 2. Okay, Hang Time found the pack. Alright, we have one more guess here. 36. Ooh, 8 HP. Had he died there, I would have won again. Not quite. Not quite. $31. But quite remarkable surviving. He hasn't been fragging that fast, but he hasn't died in a long time. That is quite impressive in E1 and 2. Although he has been very conservative as well. Not willing to attack, for example, quad all that much. Unlike Hang Time. Solid. Two guys, both with full yellows and split with the mega health as well. Now they have a good quad setup. If they don't get this, then I don't know when they would. Rookie with some nice rockets there though. Okay, finally Wimp quad. And he has SSG, I want to see. Nice SSG frags. By the way, tell me, what is your favorite weapon with quad? You don't get to choose LG, sorry, because LG is just kind of the easy choice. Oh, 35. The only pops. You win with your 36. He died, didn't he? Yeah, he just got a pack right away. Okay, so you... so you like SSG? Okay, what about Heno? And everyone else who is alive in the chat. What is your favorite weapon with quad? Quad axe. Okay. I guess you don't get to run quads in our 4-on-4s anymore. Or 2-on-2s. Yeah, LG is just so overpowered with quad that it's such an obvious choice. Oh, nice rocket kill by Wim. So sneaky. I bet Say hates his life right now. Really, really annoying. You have two guys at start, an enemy comes from the water and just kills you both and doesn't even lose almost any HP. Well, Heno, you do get some quads in our 2-on-2s at least. Not as many in 4-on-4s. Even though today I really should have left you that one quad when you had 12 cells and... Did you have full red or full yellow? I somehow didn't realize that you didn't have rocket. That was a bad move. Yeah, you had full red. 12 cells as well, so... That's really a bad move. Because you know very well that with those 12 cells, you just can't do much. Yeah, I know. You really deserve that quad. My favorite weapon with quad is SSG as well. SMG is nice, but especially with this new mouse of mine, it's so easy to shoot with SSG that I just love it. It feels so solid. It feels so easy. And I have started to enjoy SSG even when I don't have quad. It's just I know that I can hit with it so well that I just end up finishing a lot of frags with SSG. Saves a lot of rockets, and it even saves time and your HP as well, because when you hit an enemy, let's say a 0-100 spawn, you hit him with rocket first, and you deal, let's say, 80 damage. Then he has shot right away after spawning, and before he gets to shoot, I guess he will have time to shoot once more, depending on when he shoots the first SG, right on the spawn or a bit afterwards. But because SSG reaches the target right away, rather than a rocket taking its time to fly to the target, you just finish the enemies off faster, and they don't get the chance to shoot you as many times. Yeah, I think I play with a relatively high sensitivity. It's roughly, is it 11.4 centimeters for 360? And no acceleration at all. It's not extremely high, especially not amongst Quake World players. It's quite, maybe a bit on the fast side, but nothing exceptional. I actually used to have a lot higher sensitivity, roughly, what would I say, maybe 15 years ago. I think it was about double, if not exactly double to this. Then I started lowering my sensitivity to a value that would improve my LG aim, improve my tracking, but without hurting my movement. So that's what I started to experiment with, because I really was relying quite a lot on my movement, and I didn't want to lose that edge. So I just started lowering my sensitivity, and this is what I reached. This gave me more confidence, and just not only confidence, this just pure and simple gave me better LG aim, better SG aim probably as well, and didn't hurt my movement, at least not significantly. It might have hurt my movement a bit, but I can still pull off pretty nice tricks. So that's why I have this sensitivity. Speaking of tricks, tell me your favorite trick that you like to use in game. Not something that is just in a trick or a race map, but your favorite trick that is actually useful in game. Which one is your favorite? This is a very difficult question for me. I have quite a few that I like. Ooh, Billy the Kid is looking for 2-on-2. That would be nice to play. But he's alone. Yeah, that's a good choice. The DM6 tricks. I didn't even think of those, but yeah, not a bad choice at all. And something that is useful very often as well. If you play DM6, you can use the trick multiple times, maybe even a dozen times, or sometimes even more during one round. Chris38, where are you from? Are you from the States or from Europe? Or from somewhere else? Just hyping games feel painful, but we can give it a try. This ended up being a lot closer than it seemed 5 minutes ago. Pulsar had a solid comeback there, but way too late. Yeah, you should come back to Quake World for sure. It's pretty active at the moment. And the Polish scene has been amazing. Yeah, Mackler is there in Quake World Discord. And my configuration, if you're interested in it, check under the stream. There's this about section and there's the config section. And I've tried to include everything there that you need to make your Quake world look like mine. Hang time getting the first quad, and that was a ballsy move, shooting that rocket towards the guy slipping through tele. And what is even more interesting is that there were enemies at mid that were too confused by the open lava that they didn't even shoot at hang time, even though he had 16 HP. One SG would have killed him. To watch this or go and play? I guess I will try to find a game. I also just remembered that I have ice cream in the freezer. That is very tempting as well. Alright. Some ends with Billy. Nice trade. Nice midair. He's playing pretty well. Nice midair. Nice to hit those when your opponent is midair and flying almost horizontally. Lava can be very brutal in E1, not in E1M2, in End. When you start pushing too much and your movement is becomes more predictable, then it just becomes a lot easier for your opponent to hit those directs and throw you in lava. Hello Konjakki, and thanks for the follow, Doomslayer. .40-60 direct hits. That's a solid end. Not super exceptional, but it's good. Nice. He has nice movement. Not easy to hit those meters. But also his movement is so aggressive that it makes it hard for him to hit rockets as well. Ooh, that's bad. Well. I'm not losing this, I think. Because of that telefrag gun. That just shouldn't happen. Ah, so close. That was surprisingly difficult to see what I was shooting at because of the backpacks there. Blocking the view. When he was in lava, and there was a backpack between me and him. Now let's see if I hit 50 rockets. I'm disappointed if I didn't. Yeah, 53. That's really good. So, Cognac, do you prefer some eye candy Quake World then? If you're really interested in how this is done, then you can check my instructions under the stream, under config section. What is my 4 color? Yeah, you can really configure the way your Quake looks quite a bit. I have these eye candy settings that look a bit better. Like this. Still not extremely high candy because I don't have any explosions enabled. But I just prefer my Lego black and white Quake. Yeah, you can change this color to anything you feel like. It doesn't have to be gray. You can have green walls or purple walls. So it doesn't have to be monochrome. And if you do use monochrome, then you can adjust the brightness as well. Which is quite nice. For example, Ansa is playing with similar settings to mine, but he has very dark, almost black walls and floors. Whereas I have relatively bright gray. Oh, horrible misses. It's funny that we were almost dead even at 2-2, then suddenly I'm leading by 2 full frags. Such is end, even though it's DMM4, crazy things can happen, and now it's 3 frags. Couple of lava dives, and situation can really turn on its head. About those favorite jumps I have, or favorite tricks in normal maps. I have a short list. I'm not sure which I should choose, and I have probably forgotten some. There's the CMT4 ego jump, as it is called. I think I might have invented it. Maybe some UK player disagrees with me and someone invented it before me, but I at least didn't see anyone use it before I did in game. It is the jump that you do without rocket between GL and yellow in CMT4. That is just so satisfying, especially if there's an enemy waiting at the yellow and he doesn't have an armor but has a weapon, and you just jump in and kill him there when he least expects it. It is so good. Then also a trick that leads to similar unexpected situations is the one that you do at Mega in E1 and 2 when the map starts. When you jump on the moving block and then jump on the invisible ledge next to Mega Health and steal the first Mega Health from the first enemy rocket and sometimes even kill him. That is so good. Then another one, surprisingly perhaps, is in E1M2 as well. It's relatively simple, but still very underutilized in my opinion. Perhaps because there's just not so much stack in E1M2 usually, so you don't want to rocket jump that much. And that is the rocket jump from crossing water back to rocket. It can be so useful. It's a bit awkward, so I like it because it requires a bit of skill, but you can totally surprise your opponents when you do it. Almost no one. I have actually never seen anyone expect me to do it. So that's 3 tricks. Then what else? I had something else in mind. In DM2 I love the mid to high jump and maybe continuing straight to quad via high rocket, but that is just used so much that it's not so special. But it's just beautiful that the trick is actually relatively difficult, yet it's so useful that it has actually become pretty popular, because you just kind of have to know how to jump there if you want to be a competitive DM2 player nowadays. So that is a sweet trick. But I still have something that I'm forgetting. I will tell you when it comes back to my mind. To concentrate against Billy a bit, because he said that we will play only one of these, and then 2-on-2, so I have to beat him. Otherwise the loss will haunt me for the rest of my days. That was so good. I think Billy doesn't have a very high sensitivity, so circling him like that in close quarters battle, it's really difficult for him, because he's running out of mouse pad. Nice rocket. High RL to quad in DM2 is cute. I agree. It is a sweet trick. It's relatively easy, but it is sweet because it's just like the rocket jump from mid to high in DM2 is used a lot. So is that trick, and because it's so useful, I like it. Have I heard of fortress1.org? I have heard of it, yeah, but I was never into Team Fortress, and I can't imagine getting involved in Team Fortress at this point, because the scene just doesn't seem to be very active. And I just feel like organizing bigger games that I actually would find interesting would be a real pain in the neck. Give us your one favorite trick per map. Okay. So DM2, I can choose only one. Let's see. DM2. Have to kind of go through the map and think of all the tricks that you can pull off. I think it has to be mid to high. It just feels somehow so good because it is a relatively difficult trick, or at least not a total newbie trick. So I will pick that one. So it just feels satisfying to be able to do it consistently. Then DM3. There are so many tricks in DM3. There's nothing so major though, maybe. It could be the double rocket jump from pen to mega to window. That is quite a nice trick. You can do it with one rocket jump, but I would never try it in game because I don't know how to do it well enough. Then there is the rocket jump from red stairs to red top. That is pretty sweet. Then, yeah, I just can't think of a major DM3 trick. There are all kinds of sweet small rocket jumps and just bunny hops that make things faster and smoother. And it's the combination of all those things that make DM3 so fluid. But to pick just one, maybe I will go with the rocket jump that I kind of learned from Paradox, or I stole it from him. Where you just rocket jump from the red kind of entrance stairs to red top. That just saves so much time sometimes that it's really sweet. Then DM4. There are not so many tricks in DM4. Perhaps this one I like the most, although I don't know if you count this as a trick where you just shoot through this hole and hit the rocket there. Then just this one. This is quite handy. Maybe not so much jumping from here, but when you come from here, or just grab LG and jump there. That's horrible, sorry. I suck at this game. Yeah, that is quite sweet and again relatively easy. Then what else do we have? Well, okay, this one in one-on-one is quite sweet. This double rocket jump up here. And it's actually useful as well and extremely old trick. The rocket jump escape to low tele after exiting red tele is nice. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. I don't even know how to pull it off so well. I should practice. This one is sweet as well, coming from Mega and doing a similar rocket jump. Works pretty well. You can avoid some nade spam with that one as well. But yeah, this one is nice. It's actually not extremely difficult. It's just a bit less than 180 and it's not so... You don't have to hit it all that well and you already gain the speed. Just why I don't like it is, or why I don't try to do it myself, is that good LG players will catch you anyway, and you're dealing that whatever 30 HP damage to yourself when you get through, and you still might eat the nades. I just find it very difficult to control your dodges when you are going through the telly and shooting the rocket at the same time. So that is not a favorite of mine for that reason. I will say that my favorite is this double rocket jump, although it's a almost exclusively one-on-one trick. You just don't want to do it in 2-on-2, it just doesn't make sense. But I think it's just a beautiful trick. Almost in no other map. Or can you think of another map where you would actually use double rocket jump? Because I can't. Maybe there is one that I'm forgetting, but I just can't. Off the top of my head, I can remember one. So that will be my DM4 trick. In DM6, that is actually quite easy for me, I think. Not an easy trick, but the choice is easy. Because I think I invented it myself and I used to use it a lot. I think I will have to show it to you because it will be a pain in the neck to try to explain it. So you go through the telly here, you jump here. Oh dear. You jump to the tube on top of the telly and continue here. So someone mentioned earlier this trick, I think, how you can skip it. I suck today so much. This trick. So this trick is quite similar, but you just get too big with this one. I'm so rusty with it. Yeah, there you go. So from the tube on top of the telly, and then you continue to long, like this. I like it, and you can combine it with a rocket jump then from here to red. So that is pretty sweet and quite useful. Then what do we have left? Aerovolk, SETI and DM3. There are quite a few tricks in Aerovolk as well. Well, it has to be the bunny hop to red. It's a classic, but it's still a useful trick. And surprisingly cumbersome and easy to mess up. So that's my favorite, I would say. In SETI and DM3. There are quite a few rocket jumps in SETI and DM3. I also like the way you can get from next to red, the ledge that is there leading to SSG, you can get from there to GL without jumping. Just using strafe to gain some speed and not jumping. Unfortunately, it makes a sound, but other than that, well, it can confuse your opponent because you don't make a sound when you do it. So it's quite a neat trick. What else is there? All kinds of relatively simple but very useful rocket jumps. You have the tele rocket jump when you are coming from Mega. You have all kinds of rocket jumps from the Mega room up, either to GL or SSG. In quad room, you can utilize good movement, but I don't know if you can consider them even tricks that you have there. What else? The problem with that jumpless jump from SSG to GL is that it's not as useful as you might think. People tend to realize that you are at GL even when you do it without jumping, which is surprising, but that's the way it seems to go. What would I pick for Zeti and DM3 then? Nothing exceptional comes to my mind. Well, there would be one trick, but I don't know how to pull it off so well. Nade jumping from GL to red. As simple as it is, I've never practiced it. And it would be useful. What else? I guess I will just go the boring route and say just rocket jumping from the low green to red. Because that is just so useful. A simple rocket jump, but in Zeti and DM3 it just is useful. I think, did we cover all the TB5 and TB3 maps? I think we did. If you have any special requests, let me know. Where to find a game? There would be a 4-4. But I'm not sure if they're going to play an official or do they need a stand-in. I can go and ask. No spectator mode. Let's go to QTV. Okay, now they have one. I wonder if this is an official actually. Who knows? I guess I don't get to play anyway. Iggy and Mackler are on a server. I wonder if... would they play? Let's check last scores because they were playing their Time to Hammer game. So Iggy's team won Airwalk, then they lost Shifter, they won DM2, they lost SETI and DM3, they won DM4, and they lost Bravado. So it was 3-3, I think. Yeah, interesting. Shifter is no surprise to me because Mackler and Max, they play Shifter pretty well. Even we were struggling against them with Henu. So to see such a close score line is no surprise to me. It just seems like I can't find anything to stream tonight. Doesn't seem like these guys are playing either. And I'm a bit too lazy maybe to try to cast this rot mirror game. So I guess I will just finish the stream here and stream again when there is actually something interesting for people to watch. Can't talk endlessly about Quakeball tricks on my own. Yeah, it's probably that ice cream in the freezer. Yeah, I can't deny it. I need it. Every bone in my body just screams for that ice cream. No, but seriously, you see what is happening here, which is nothing. We were waiting for 2-on-2 with Billy there for quite some time. They were playing their 4-on-4. I couldn't get a spot there. I asked these guys if they would let me stand in. No answer. There are some bots playing and just people on QTV. Nothing is happening. I guess I should start streaming Apex, but I tried to play it today. I downloaded almost 40 gigabytes of patches, and then Steam told me that I have corrupted patch files, and the whole game doesn't work anymore. So GG's. No Apex then, I guess. But yeah, I will finish the stream here. Won't bore you any longer. Thanks for all the subs, follows, and just for watching. Very much appreciated. I will stream again either when I feel like it, or even if I don't feel like it, I will stream when we have some 2-on-2 or 4-on-4 games. Perhaps I won't be streaming the finals that I'm playing. Maybe it's a bit easier for me if I don't stream, although I'm not sure. Yeah, I will look for the Apex fix. I hope I won't have to download the whole game again and save my configuration files from some roaming folder and whatever, but that is not your problem. I will figure it out. And I will find someone to raid, and then we are done for tonight. Let's see. Who will it be? Is anyone playing Quake? Quake Champions and just Quake. Custom Quake maps. Let's finish this. Okay, it's the same guys streaming Quake all the time. Wimp, you are too late. We were already watching you a while ago. You missed it. Nothing extremely interesting in Quake Champions either. The whole arena FPS scene is dead. All right, we can go and check what Mr. Drago is doing, a Finnish guy. He's playing some Elden Ring. I have no idea what that is, but we will find out soon enough. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time.